Hi, I'm Jupiter. I skate for the Texas Roller Girls and for the Hail Marys, and today I'm going to be breaking down how to block with plow stop. This is a contact skill, so if you have a buddy in your pod or who you're living with, they can either be skating or non-skating to help you out with some of these. So the key to having good blocking with a plow is focusing on your form. So you want to be staying low while you're doing this. You want your core engaged and your hips kind of tilted back a little bit while you're doing it. Some more advanced kind of skills to think about during this is to keep your plow small while you're doing it, and to kind of keep light on your feet so that you can shift your weight in any way that you need to if the jammer shifts their weight as well. I have 3 drills to kind of help you practice these on your own. And the first one is kind of stability while you're getting hit, just because it is kind of easy to want to stand up or freak out a little bit when somebody's starting to push you. So the first one is actually just, you're going to be stationary and you're going to be in your low skater form and you're going to be in kind of a plow, and your buddy is going to be pushing you and kind of like testing you in the legal target zones. So your shoulders, your hips, your butt, your upper thighs are okay. So go ahead, yeah. And then you just want to stay low and in your kind of plow position while this is happening. And your buddy can push you like any direction. They can push you forward, they can push you backwards. This contact's gonna happen from all angles. Okay, another important part of this is that you want to keep your hips kind of relatively square this whole time. So even if they kind of like get you off kilter, try to come right back to the square position. All right, so for the second drill that I'm going to demo, you have your partner pushing you forward with just their hands, and you're practicing plowing while they're applying that forward momentum pressure. So you want them to be kind of pushing you right at this meaty part of the hips. You don't want it too high or too low because that will kind of throw you off balance. And it's a good kind of example of where the jammer might be with their hips anyway. So they're just going to be pushing me, and I'm going to be trying to plow for a length of time. So. Again, think about keeping your hips straight while they're pushing you forward. So for the third drill, this one is to practice when the pack is moving really fast and you want to stop all of a sudden. You're rolling, you're kind of getting out of control, and you want to put on the brakes really hard. And it is plowing while blocking, so it is also a minimum skill, but also a really advanced skill in that way too. What this is going to look like is you're going to have your partner push you again from that same spot, but you're going to be rolling as if they were really successful at pushing you forward, and then you're going to really dig in to come to a plow stop. Your partner is going to keep pushing you even when you're stopping, so that it will kind of test your ability to really dig in. So you're going to be rolling, and stopping. You're going to keep pushing. If you have any cones or chalk, you can mark where you're going to stop. Or if you have or you can have them kind of tell you, hey, stop, just so that you can practice not being in control of when you stop, but having some like external thing making you stop at a certain point. So some common pitfalls to try to avoid is when the jammer's pushing on you, and if you're pushing on me with your whole body, we kind of want to like use them as like counterweight. You see how I'm like kind of pushing back with my torso, but the problem with that is if you back up really quickly, like my weight goes back with them. So try to focus on engaging your core, again, tilting your hips like down like that, and so that way whenever they're pushing on me and they go back, I can back up to get to them, but I'm not relying on them. Oh, the other pitfall is whenever you're new to contact and somebody's coming up to hit you, you can kind of panic and stand up, be like, what's going on, you know? So try to practice having it be your instinct to get small again and like use your core to like round up almost when somebody hits you. So that's it. That's all of the demo and skill that I have for blocking with plow stab. Just remember that we all started from the beginning, and just keep practicing.
We're only at 10 minutes.
And you too, camera person and me, so okay. Anyway,
Really?
and partner, thank you to your partner. Derby is a community sport. It takes a lot of people to do.